We've been having an absolutely amazing time here in Bali, and now we're on our way to one of my favourite places, Tanah Lot. Welcome to Footsteps and Tire Tracks, and we are Mark and V. We love exploring, and this is our amazing adventure to the beautiful island of Bali.
I won't make it easy.
Okay, so we've arrived in Tanah Lot, and we are now at the Natya Hotel, and I'm going to take you in and show you the room we've got. So as we walk in, it's a beautiful room. It's got a settee, which V is more than happy with. A fridge. We've been missing fridges. Lots of surface area, so there's plenty of area to work on. It's got a TV. Not as big as the last one, but you don't need a big TV, do you? You're not really here to watch TV. That's a stunning bed. How big is that? I could lie sideways on that one. Telephone. Look around this area to work in again there. Aircon, and the room was prepared for us. It smells nice. And it's cool, which is quite unusual. And we're going to walk through to the toilet. Bathroom, whatever you want to call it. Wow, look at that bath. That is something special, isn't it? That is really something special. And then we got a really lovely shower there. It's very, very nice. And if we come around the other side, so we've got 2 sinks. That'll keep V happy, so I don't use our sink. Yeah, I think we've done all right on this. We paid 442,000 rupiah. Didn't take long, did it? Look, there she is. She's laying down on the settee already. You're always going to kill me. We paid 442,000 for this, and I think we've done very well indeed. Outside, there's 2 seats. There's lots and lots of vegetation. This looks quite nice. And they're all very, very nicely done. Umbrellas in case it rains, because it still is rainy season. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this. Something I've not had since I've been here and I've been lusting after is pisang goreng, fried banana, and it is glorious. That is cheese on it and chocolate. A bit of ice cream is even better, but I've got no ice cream, so we'll make do with this. I love this stuff. I think, to be perfectly honest, this is probably the busiest I've seen anywhere in Bali so far. Very much domestic tourism. I haven't seen any Western tourists yet, but there's certainly a lot of domestic tourists here. Well, I guess I'm the only Western tourist here. Looking round, can't see anybody at the moment. So what can I tell you about Tanah Lot? Tanah Lot actually means land and the sea in Balinese. Tanah Lot is claimed to be the work of the 16th century Dang Yang Narafa. During his travels along the south coast, he saw a rock island and decided to rest there. Fishermen saw him there and brought him gifts. Narafa spent the night on the little island. Later he spoke to the fishermen and told them to build a shrine, for he felt it to be a holy place for worship of the Balinese sea gods. I think I've missed being by the sea. This last couple of days we've been up in the mountains. I know we went up to Pemuteron, but you saw in that previous video, it was like quite dirty and messy up there. And even though I went snorkeling, I just didn't feel really comfortable. As I'm looking at Tanah Lot now, I've just looked in the distance, right behind, and hopefully you can see this. Again, we're in a different location, and we can see the GWK statue. So it seems like it's so big, it just stands out everywhere. The south of the island, if you've got a view, you can see it. Well, I think I'm going to wander back in a minute to the hotel. Yeah, that's where V's gone, and we'll go for a swim, and then we'll come back up here for sunset. And the best bit about Tanah Lot, his families just sit around, passing the time. Seems like a nice chilled place to be. Seems like fixed prices are starting to come into Tanah Lot. Although I'm sure if you barter you'll get it cheaper. But here, the Bali t-shirts for 17 and 20,000 rupiah. It's not a bad price. It's like a quid. You know, any t-shirt's worth a quid. It's difficult to find anything different though. In 10 minutes the pound has changed. Right, well, as we're walking back, the hotel's just down on the right here. We've got some guy making a few Dub Club surfboards for us. I don't know what they're going to be like, but we'll make them little prizes for the members, and whatever they're like, they're going to be unique. Nobody else is going to have them. So we'll wander back up to him now and see what it's like. Don't really know what to do with it. Anyway, we're back, and I think this is ours. If I walk into the wrong one, that's going to be a bit embarrassing. I'm sure this is ours. And yes, it is ours, so that's okay. It's not embarrassing at all. And it's lovely and cool. There are actually 7 sea temples around the Balinese coast. Each of the sea temples was established within eyesight of the next to form a chain along the southwestern coast. Venomous snakes are believed to guard the temple at the base of the rock. I've personally seen a sea snake in a cave on the beach at Tanah Lot. Well, we've just come up to the sort of row of warongs that overlook the temple here at Tanah Lot, and it's looking very sorry for itself. It really is. Turn the camera around. It's looking very unloved here. And I suppose they're struggling because I don't think the domestic tourists come up here. So this is more of a Western thing, coming up and watching the sunset. Looking up and down. Well, is there 20 people here? I don't know. I don't even think there's 20 people. But hopefully we'll have a bit of a sunset. Because that there is the classic Tanah Lot picture. You've seen it many, many times. And you've probably been here and seen it yourself. And the tide's coming in. So the waves are going to crash around it a bit. So it could look quite stunning if the sun decides to redden the sky. Let's wait and see. The sun's coming down now. It's not the best sunset, but it's not a bad sunset either, is it? A lot of people, well, there's not very many people who have even bothered coming here, but the people who have sort of sat around enjoying this. So I think it's, you know, this is your Tanah Lot sunset. The whole reason we come here. Good morning, and it's another day over. Can you believe it? The days are going so quick. They just, I don't know where they go sometimes. Well, today we've got quite a busy day ahead of us. We're going to leave Tanah Lot and we're going to take the car back. We're going to drop some stuff off to Suji, and we're also going to be going on to Ubud. So first things first is I'm going to probably wander back up to the temple and have a little look around there again while it's quiet. Not that it was very busy last night. Then when I come back, we're going to head off to Suji and drop some bits and pieces off there because they look after the stuff, because we will be staying there for a night later on next week, I think it is. Once we've done that, we're going to drop the car off back to Eddie's up at Legion Street, and then we need to get a ride back out to Ubud. And when we're going to stay in Ubud for about 3 days, I think it is. And I'm quite excited because there's a few things we're going to do up there. The biggest thing I'm really excited about is I'm hoping that I've got a VW Safari to hire, and if it comes off, I'm really looking forward to it because I'm never going to get the chance to do that in the UK. We're also going to do things like the Campanam Ridge, Royal Palace, and we'll just chill out and enjoy our time there. But before we do any of that, we're going to have some breakfast, and to start this morning we've got some watermelon. It's a good watermelon. Really, it's possibly the best we've had. You know, and it sounds stupid, doesn't it? That certain things can be better than other things.
Yeah.
But that maybe it's the way they've served it up. Got fresh orange here as well, and this is absolutely, it's really like quite makes you like, oh, wakes you up. Really tasty orange, it's lovely. This place, I don't know if I've told you much about this place. We're in the Natya, which is in Tanah Lot. It's right in the middle of Tanah Lot, in behind the markets, which is so handy because this is like a little bit of paradise. And then you can wander out into the markets where it's really quite crazy and busy. And this year obviously it's quiet, so it doesn't make any difference, but normal years we'll stay here because we can come to Tanah Lot, enjoy the sunset, and then we don't have to fight with the hordes of people that normally like heading back towards Kuta, Seminyak, Legion. and we've known it to take, well, nearly 2 hours to get back, haven't we, Bea?
Oh, from here, yeah.
Yeah.
I think our record was 3 hours 1 year, and we just decided we'd never ever do it again.
Yeah, it's just too much.
This is much nicer because you would normally lose your whole evening, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, by the time we got back, there was nothing you could do really, apart from, you know, maybe have a few beers down a bar or something, and then go to bed. So why not stay here?
And the one bit we hate about Tanah Lot is leaving with all the hordes of people.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Feeling that you've got to go.
Yeah.
So when you stay here, like last night, we were like the only people. I mean, it was so unusual that people were stopping us, asking us if we were okay.
Yeah. Do you know where you are? Do you know where you're going?
Yeah, so that was quite nice that the locals that were looking out for you as well. But it meant the whole evening. The hotel, there's not a lot of choice of food, but I think that's more about the island and the pandemic globally. So it was limited on food. But the woman in the hotel last night couldn't have been more helpful, could she?
No, absolutely not. No,
she was just like just lovely, And I was so thirsty, bless her. She made me a glass of iced tea for free, didn't she?
Yes.
But yeah, really, just lovely. Well, everyone's been really lovely. They're really grateful to have customers back. So, and we're grateful to be back. So, win-win for everyone.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, my main breakfast has just arrived, and I've got eggs, toast, and jam. And we'll finish off the breakfast with some coffee. Then I'm going to head up towards the temple again. Bali coffee, you can't beat it. Well, we had a really relaxed time here in Tanah Lot, and if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. And if you'd like to see more of our Bali travels, why not subscribe to the channel? In our next video, we visit Ubud, where we will walk the Campanile Ridge. We're going to visit the Royal Palace, but best of all, we get to stay on the rice fields. See you in the next video, guys. See you later. Take it easy. Bye.